Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm.
Square sign? What's this one? What if I cycle through this one really slow? 8 bars. Or even slower. 16? Give it some release. Bit of attack for this one. And let's bring the D tune down at the start, pretty much down the center, then have it widen up over time. Let's add another layer on this. That's not too bad. Maybe let's do a mono layer now. Juno? Alright, let's go with that. Let's put a bit of noise in here too. Come over here to the compressor. Let's put a bit of delay on this one. Let's take this just mono layer and pan it. Let's go maybe a bar. Put it all through the filter. Come down to LFO3. Actually, let's go over here to the envelope. Set that to the cutoff. Make it unipolar. Have it start down pretty low. And I might just tweak, maybe make it a little bit slower and come down a little bit over time. Little bit of resonance, little bit of drive. What's this? 75%. Maybe I'll assign this to a macro so I got the option taking out that buzzy top end. Saw layer. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Let's try and make something with this drum loop. OGD. Drums, effects, drag them in. That's better. let's do a bit of post-processing as well. Might put a little bit more reverb on this, give it a sense of space. Let's do that on a bus or a chain. Create a chain here, call this one dry. That one's the reverb. I'll just solo this one out just so I can get a sense of what it sounds like. Maybe just an ambience. That will work well. Bring it in with the original now. Just a little bit of space. It'll come out more as I start to bring it out with a few effects. I don't put a little bit of OTT. Group all this. And been using Shaperbox 3 lately for some processing with the pads. It works pretty well. A couple of these presets for these vintage ones. Console drive, let's try that. Let's double it up. Okay, what does it sound like without this chain? That's a bit better. Alright, let's start trying to build something around this. Maybe I'll put a bass in to start off with. Let's take this pad in the second part, just filter it out. Copy all these drums over one more time. Try to filter some of the highs back in. Alright, let's try and find some vocal shouts just to fill the space a bit.
Feel the rhythm. Feels like forever. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm.
Yeah, what about this puddle? I'll just EQ out all the lows.
Feel the rhythm.
I'll do that on this one too. Okay, so this is the pad in the end. Give it a play. This is just with all this filtering on. Very narrow range, but it just acts as a nice layer. I'll take the filtering off. The pad sounds like this. Here's your effects. Not too complicated. And then here's this post effects chain that I put in before. After. This is just parallel reverb, bit OTT, and just some drive and noise in Shaperbox. And that's just the same thing here as well. So that just brings it out a bit. And then the filtering, just makes it sit in the mix a bit better. And up here in the intro, it's just the same thing. Then it just brings in as it comes on, more highs come in. Ooh, beautiful. All right, I'll give it a playthrough now and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm.